Hey, physics folks, let's take a look at how to find the acceleration due to gravity. All right, things speed up when they fall. What's the acceleration going to be? All right, let's go ahead and look at finding the acceleration due to gravity on Earth, and we'll use some facts about me, my weight, in order to do it. Okay, so, I got to turn the pin on. First thing we need to know is that I weigh 170 pounds. Okay, so I need to convert this number in pounds. I need to convert it to newtons, which is also a measurement of weight, and I need to convert it to kilograms to figure out how much mass I have. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, so if we're going to think about how many newtons, that can be answered by taking my weight in pounds and multiplying by 4.448. So we get the trusty calculator out, and we got 756.16 newtons. All right. Next, we need to know how many kilograms. So we take the number of pounds and we divide that by 2.2. 70 divided by 2.2, and I get 77.27. So if you go to the doctor's office, you'll see this number. They usually have your mass in kilograms in case they have to give you a prescription, because that's how they usually dose it, by kilograms. All right, now what do I know? Well, my weight in newtons is basically the force of gravity on me. If I stand on a scale, the force of gravity is pulling me down that many newtons. Okay, so I know force. Kilograms is mass. Force and mass, I know those two things, and I am trying to find an acceleration. Yay, good news. Okay, so we just have to remember that the net force divided by the mass equals acceleration. It's like, Mr. Harris, well, what about net force? What do you mean? How do we know that 756.16 newtons is the net force? Because that's my weight. So that's the force of gravity pulling me down. So if you threw me out of a plane and got rid of air resistance, my net force would be the force of gravity, which would be 756.16. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to divide it by 77.27 kilograms. And I do not even need a calculator for this. You can go ahead and put it through the calculator, but I know it equals 9.8 meters per second squared, because that is the acceleration due to gravity on Earth. Okay, and of course I am double checking with my calculator. It's 9.7859, so you can round it to 9.8 meters per second squared. Okay, so if you know the object's weight in pounds, you can get the weight in newtons. You can also get the mass in kilograms, and then you can figure out what is the acceleration due to gravity. Now, one last thing, as you go and you're taking a look at different planets, okay, when we have the weight in newtons, this changes if we go to a different planet. Okay, and so I believe we're using the website in order to see what would the weight in newtons be on different planets. My mass, however, this number is always going to be the same, no matter if I'm on the Earth, if I'm on the Moon, Venus, Jupiter, wherever. My mass is the same, because this is kind of thinking about how many atoms make up my body. Okay, so the weight in newtons changes based on what planet you're on. The mass will be the same. Get those, and then you can find the acceleration on the planet you're on. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.